Is an update and technical analysis on Anheuser-Busch InBev, a company of the consumer defensive sector and beverages here off the daily interval. We've officially hit that next target. The entire trade thus far has been good for a 13.4% crash, especially if you're an active and or day trader. Right to the button, darn near close to the button here. You could have scaled in for a quick day trade. A quick day trade to the upside, and then one single day right off my key support level there. That was good for 1.7% in gains. I am of the firm conviction that we have reached a critical juncture now in the company's trajectory. It is with great concern that I observe the persistently grim state of the company's affairs, exemplified by the abysmal plunge in sales figures that crashed by an alarming 20%. The current situation is further now exacerbated by the proposition of granting rebates in what essentially amounts to dispensing complimentary merchandise now, specifically granting free beer. While I acknowledge the existence of other factors that contribute to the overall performance of the entire company, it is now imperative to emphasize that this particular development should undoubtedly instill a profound sense of fear among stakeholders, especially in both investors and traders all across the board there. And from a technical perspective, we have reached that critical juncture where we've completely bounced off this 58.04 price support, where we have the 200-day moving average hovering down below. So call it a dual line gap support here, just a multitude of reactionary lows, going back for several years, reactionary highs, multiple gaps, just a multi-gap support, crucial inflection point right here off the flash crash COVID lows. You practically get that top of the gap support there, just a huge inflection point. I'm going to color code it red because it's a key level that needs to be watched really at all costs there. Even if we get a potential snapback, counter trend rally right back up to that 61.06 price support, we're going to need some pretty good news, if not the apes in the ape village, to defend this key support level really at all cost. And is any sort of development that I see, if we get that bounce, we end up having that snapback and or counter trend rally, we could put in two more right shoulder consolidation, two right shoulders, essentially in this head and shoulder looking top here, where you could get two more right shoulders, have a split of this complete neckline here, a big key level. And if that goes, it'll be a waterfall type selling on a complete backfill the gap with huge volume profile zone down below there. And I would only suspect a much larger double digit crash like event, in my opinion. You're talking about double digit plus 20-30%. There's really no telling. Again, there's other components in other brand like beers that are highly correlated with Anheuser-Busch, but Bud Light is just a really big component of the company. And I would only suspect some pretty technical damage to occur once some of these key functioning levels are taken out, if they're taken out there. So, play some, especially off a double-digit crash like that. Now you can ghetto spread some free plays. If not, wait even more patiently on a potential naked short all the way down to some of these new key levels, some of these more bigger key levels down below here. Really what was more significant that I had seen is on the longer term interval. Whereas we've eclipsed the 50 weekly exponential moving average and closed below it. So another bearish front. Again, they need this key level needs to be defended at all costs, especially with the taking out of that 50 exponential weekly moving average. And an interesting development is this. I had not seen it before, which usually has a higher probability technical candlestick pattern of playing out, and that is a three inside down bearish continuation pattern, and it is indeed starting to play out there. That is as pretty solid as you can get for a nice clean three inside down bearish continuation pattern, which indicates more carnage could be right up ahead.